Royalty free intro music. Royalty free intro music. Good evening. Again, I couldn't wait to show what I am actually making. Not made yet. In the last two videos, I talked about stone tools and unintentional stone tools, finding stones that you can use as tools. And yeah, you have the unintentional tools, for example, stone falls off a cliff, breaks in half, sharp edges are on the broken pieces, you come around, think, oh, that's handy, use it. That's an unintentional tool. When you make a tool, so you have a stone and you turn it into a tool, intentional tool. And that's what I'm beginning now with. And yeah, you're literally watching my first attempt at stone knapping. It's not really flint knapping. I live in an area where there's not a lot of flint or chert. The most common stone is brick and concrete, and maybe some pebbles if they feel fancy, and that's about it. So yeah, I went on an evening walk with Bob. He joined me, and I on an empty building's entrance, they had all these stones laying around to, I don't know, recreate a Japanese Zen garden or something, but then corporate. And yeah, I saw all kinds of stones laying around, and I did some looking around, some snooping around, found some stones, took some home. For example, I found what I'm holding, and this is some quartz. I don't know if it picks up on video. I'm actually filming this with candlelight. Hopefully it gives a nice effect. Some quartz. So I'm using it. I have used it for like one time. So I used it and I'm using it as a packing stone. And I also found a stone with a more rough surface that I've been using or planning on using as an abrader stone, but I haven't really gotten there yet. I have tried some things, but until now it's mainly hitting stones and see what happens, and everything is a surprise because I don't know what to expect. It's all a bit magic for me. So yeah, I found this stone, and I have seen it before. It's a natural shape, but it just looks like an axe head, right? It's a candle blew out. Ooh, nice blue light. And yeah, I hit it one time at the rock on this side. You can see where it's white where I hit with the quartz stone, and on the other side it's flaked off and it created an edge, and I am trying to continue that, but now with a camera. So let's see how it goes. Alright, there's a high chance that it just breaks in two, so don't expect anything fancy or expertise. Oh, this is comfortable. Ooh, I hit it almost in the middle. That's not the plan, so then I might break it. That did something. That also did something. Uh-huh. Alright, the middle one I hit a bit too hard, but then I readjusted and almost found a rhythm, and it's much more even. I have to continue the finish. And now comes the hard part, because I have to take away this part here, and let's just see what happens. So I found this rock, and yeah, I'll have to look for a new one then, but just a walk. Actually worked. I must say, it looks probably really crude, but this is the first time I've done it, and yeah, I managed to create a one-sided edge, and now I'm gonna try to make the other edge. Just get a good close-up of it before I might break it. So yeah, trying to make a stone tool. I have no idea, by the way, what kind of stone this is. It is quite beautiful. And it has this knob at the end where it broke off, and then you can see the inside. I didn't do that. This is how I found it. So it would be really cool if I managed to pull it off, because it's such a cool stone I just found in the city. But cannot promise anything. So now I have one side, and now I need to create tiny platforms. I need something using the sharp edge here. Let's see what goes. Don't think that did anything. Should I braid or should I whack the other side? Should I braid or whack the other side? A braid. You can just hear Homo erectus, Homo heidelbergensis, Homo sapiens. I can just, what others do you have? I used to know them all. Something Astro. They're probably all turning around in their fossilized graves. Here goes nothing. Actually, it might work. I'm so worried about this piece that's sticking out. I'm gonna hold it. Oh, beautiful. Well, for a first time. doesn't sound good. I don't know, when it now sounds like ping, I have a good feeling, but when it sounds like tuk tuk. Found this stone. Let's see if I can use it. It's some kind of quartz. There's some shine to it. Let's see if I can use it to fix some things. Actually, it does something. Of course, you're supposed to have a nice antler thingy. But I live in a world of concrete and brick. What antler? Drop the stone. This is the mess we are working with. If you just close your eyes, you can see an edge forming. Just. That's actually fixing my problem. Nice. I don't know why, but my videos always get very long, but at least I'm doing something instead of talking. That's the difference, I guess. Oh. You know what would be really funny? If in the end I don't have anything left, I just go into I only have the tiny thing and it's like, ah, it's finished. Any tips or information is of course welcome. Just trying things out. At this point, I've reached the end of my knowledge. There's so many edges, but I don't know what to do with it. There is a central edge, sort of. Might just see what happens when I try to grind it down. I also brought a big block, big stone, very hard sandstone that has iron in it because it's like rusty red, and I might polish it to hide my workmanship. But yeah, lots of practice ahead. And if older me looks at this video, he probably thinks like, oh, what were you doing? But this was what I was doing. My first attempt. I have no clue if it's focused or not. It looks focused. Add an intentional tool. You can see in the shadows. Yeah. I mean, it's not comfortable to touch, but I wouldn't call it sharp. Oh. Let's see. I brought a lot of stones. I thought I'd try as many as possible. See what works and doesn't. I found this really nice flat one, and yeah, I was wondering if it might give nice flakes or it will just go in half. I have a, let's see. No, it will just go in half. I look at the inside of the stone, and this inside, and this inside, it's the same. I don't know what kind of stones. I think some kind of sandstone, although this one is more blue, but the structure looks the same, and these ones all broke quite easily. So I have a feeling that wouldn't work. What do I have here? Oh, it's the same material. Shouldn't have brought so many stones of that material in hindsight, because it's not good. It all breaks. I found this pebble though, and it came with one chip out of it. So that, like, if nature can do it, why can't I? Let's find out why I can't. Should I use this stone? Or should I use this stone? Or should I... Ooh. Might be a nice precision big thingy. Let's see. Alright. According to what I've learned, and what I've learned is not much, you have to hit on the side opposite to the side where you want to go to flake off, because the vibration the force goes in a cone, and that's why when this stone was hit, the flake went off in a circle because it hits in a cone. I have to think of that when I do that. I didn't think of that when I was working myself. So if I want to go down, maybe if I hold, it's a bit awkward to hold though. Oh, no, this one. Bigger stone, let's see, probably if it does anything it just breaks in half, but otherwise. No, doesn't budge. This stone doesn't want to do anything. Don't know if I showed it already, but I did find, I think, flint or chert. It was actually just laying around there. You can still see the... Is this chalk or limestone? I really need to learn my rocks, but chert and flint. One is covered in limestone, other one is covered in chalk. So they are very shiny, smooth, glassy stones covered in a much lighter, puffy stone. Like this one. At least I think. If I'm wrong, let me know, please. Because I have to learn this somehow. But I have noticed that there are really sharp edges, and it actually has rings. So where it flaked off, it has rings. And yeah. So I might be able to at least get a flake. Then I have at least one stone tool. One flint tool. Even more. Better. A flint tool, wow. My first attempt. That's amazing. Alright, where do I want to go? It's the piece is almost like a pyramid, like a triangle, so couldn't have found myself a easier piece. So I heard some sounds that intrigued me. I have to make a choice. This is the thing with doing it for the first time. That's why I have the camera on it, because at least for me it was it feels like magic. I didn't yeah, so it feels like magic to me, and it raises the bar to start. But apparently you just have to suck at first before you get good. Apparently you have to do that with a lot of things, so let's suck at things and hopefully get good one day if I just keep on trying. Remember, I don't know how to make a thing with this, but I might be able to get a flake and see if I can cut things with that tomorrow, because this video has been going on for too long, so adding that to it will just make it a documentary. Yeah, you can tiny. Something flew somewhere. I don't see. Oh. Huh. It's tiny. But there is a tiny flake. You can see how the light almost goes through the edge because the edge is razor sharp. Oh, that's nasty. Touch it. If you just touch it, it's fine, but don't move your finger around on it because it's really sharp. It's a tiny piece, very brittle, but you could use it like to cut sinew or leather or even meat or like herbs or whatever. Yeah, so first attempt at a stone tool and a tiny flint flake. For first time, I had fun. Let's just keep it at that. So yeah, good evening. I'll see what the damage is in the morning and try again, or try with something else. So see you. Bye bye.